My name is Mari Fabian, and I'm the opinion editor for Technician.
My name is Mary Kate Jafrida, and I'm the assistant copy desk chief for Technician.
My name is Heidi Reed, and I'm one of the assistant news editors for Technician.
Let's start off with the hot takes. What do you think one of your hottest takes for the Grammys?
I don't think Harry should have won Album of the Year.
I don't think Harry should have won. Harry shouldn't have won Album of the Year.
I guess everyone's saying that, but why do you guys think that?
I think his album sucked.
Okay, alright.
His album did not deserve Album of the Year, for starters. The nominations were a little iffy. Like, I don't think a lot of nominations
the nominations were a little weird.
But Beyonce, they're out for her, I swear.
Yeah.
She's never won Album of the Year.
No, it's so wild because she's like one of the most nominated for those like big
She has the most Grammys ever.
She has the most Grammys ever, but she's also the most nominated, one of the most nominated artists for that big category, but she's won it like almost no times. It's so wild when you actually look at the comparison, like, and it makes no sense because she's deserved it for so many of her like albums.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but usually it's just like some white pop singer that wins.
No, I mean,
like 90% of the time. Yeah.
Here's where my beef comes in. I don't think Harry's album is bad. I don't think it deserved the award, but there's so many people that are like slandering him because they're mad that he won. And
okay,
it's like,
can we talk about his performance?
Okay, one thing that we need to know about the performance, he was performing on a spinning platform, and the entire time they were rehearsing on the spinning platform was spinning one direction. And then when they started live, it was spinning the opposite direction.
Is that why his voice sounded so bad?
What about his outfit though?
Yeah, the sparkly outfit.
I don't know why Harry dresses the way he does.
Occasionally, I'm just like, I love what is going through his head.
I love someone who's brave with their fashion, but he's brave in an ugly way.
No,
like, it wasn't cute.
No,
I think we all just need him to bring back the HS1 era, like floral suits.
That was
so good.
And the music was a lot better as well. So we need to bring that back.
I think that's something that we could do with more of for like Grammy nominees. Is that so many of the Grammy nominees are just making the exact same music that they've been making their entire careers and not trying to do anything different. The least you can say for Harry, and you literally can't argue about this, is that he's at least trying to do something different and like make different music. And that's your opinion. I think it was good. Do I think it should have won? No.
Beyonce did something different.
So different.
She did something different. And it was fantastic. It was amazing.
She should have won. It's the album of the summer, album of the year, and if not her, Bad Bunny. Like, why are we messing around?
Even if it's based on popularity, Bad Bunny is more popular than Harry Styles.
No, by far.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about it like globally, for sure.
Yeah.
And his album.
I mean, I think that's like one of the biggest problems with the Grammys in general is that there's no global mindset. It's like so like US centric and so like white centric and like all this stuff. They don't look at things outside of this one specific category, and they've only recently started nominating people outside of that category, but apparently we haven't gotten to the point where people outside of that category can win.
And they use like sections like best rap album and best urban album as an excuse to not let
that's just
like other artists win.
Because Bad Bunny won best urban album.
And Kendrick won best rap album.
So it's rap.
Yeah, and they both should have been contenders for album of the year over Harry.
I saw this thing where it was like the reactions of, I think it was DJ Khaled and Jack Harlow to win Kendrick one. I'm like, you guys weren't even in the running. Like,
that's really serious.
Okay, Jack Harlow being nominated was literally dumb. That album was so bad. Jack Harlow's album was bad.
Or Khalid?
I think it's Khaled.
I think it's Khaled. Anyways, he shouldn't have been nominated.
No, neither of them. It's just so funny.
No.
I guess that's my take about album of the year.
Song of the year, thoughts? I know a lot of people were really mad about Bonnie Wright. I personally don't think she.
Who is?
No, I don't think she should have won. But I'm not mad about it. Like, I think it's a good song. It's produced well. It's fun to listen to. I think it's like a historical nomination in that sense of like she's an established singer.
I agree.
She's very well respected. And so they took the opportunity to like honor her. I am more of the mindset that the Grammys should like award innovation rather than like historical significance, and I don't think that was like really shown in this, but I'm not as mad as some people are. Like, I don't think it's worth like getting super upset over. It's a good song. If it was a bad song, I'd be like, okay, that's dumb, but it's not.
I think it was well deserved, and like on terms of innovation, like if Taylor Swift released that, everyone would lose their minds. Like everyone would go insane and love it. So like it's just the namesake. It had nothing to do with her song. It's the namesake why people are mad. And I think it was well deserved, and I'm glad she won.
I agree with that.
But like, Who is she?
She won Album of the Year in 1990. Yeah.
Okay.
1990.
So that gives me an answer to how old is she?
She was iconic.
She
in the
was,
90s, though.
yeah.
She was a very iconic artist.
It's just why we don't recognize it now,
Yeah.
but like she just has.
That's wild.
Here's my thing, like, love it or hate it, like, we're talking about Song of the Year.
Yeah.
I remember for like a good 3 months, everyone was singing Bad Habits by Steve Lacy.
Yeah.
I do think that's true. When you're talking about Song of the Year and then the winner is something that like 90% of people have not heard, I will say that's a little bit interesting.
I don't mind that because I don't think popularity should be as big as it is. I think it should be quality. And I think like Bad Habits was a good song, but this is a quality song.
Yeah.
So
I can see both sides.
Yeah. For sure.
Next question.
All right. Best new artist, actually.
Oh,
Your
I was
opinions on
so
best new
excited.
artist.
Wait, I was so excited.
I was so excited
live
for
performance
Joy
was so
won.
good too.
She's incredible. Okay, so she's a jazz artist, so I think this is why people were like a little bit weirded out because like the major population does not spend a lot of time listening to jazz, but I think she's so incredibly talented. Her lyricism is amazing. She's just like such a bright young artist, which I think is exactly what should have been honored in that category. And her live performance was so beautiful.
And she won, I think she won best like vocal jazz album or something too.
Yeah.
Like, she cleaned house, had a live performance. She was fantastic.
Yeah.
She
Love
deserved
her.
it.
I think it should
Yeah.
actually be for like actual new artists because like sometimes the Grammys like nominates like
I
not
know,
new
or
artists.
Amaro Apollo was on that list, and I think he's a good artist. I don't think he's that new.
He's
Like,
not that
been around
He's
for
been
a
around
while.
for like
yeah.
But that's been a thing because
Yeah.
like I can't remember exactly, but I'm pretty sure Lizzo was nominated, but like years after one of her first albums came out. And like so often, best new artist, it's not like an actual new artist. It's just someone that became popular for the first time that year, which I think is very interesting. Yeah, I mean Olivia Rodrigo won it last year. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she did.
She deserved that.
Which totally deserved, but
Yeah.
I do think it was fun to see it go a different direction this year. Like it was not someone who was like stunningly viral, but it was someone who's like really genuinely like a talented young artist.
Yeah, no,
For sure.
I am interested to get y'all's opinions because I know at least 2 out of 3 of y'all are Swifties. I don't know your opinion on Taylor Swift.
She doesn't like her.
Okay, so this should be interesting. What do you guys think about? I know there have been a lot of like opinions swirling around about All Too Well and the fact that it was nominated and all of that.
Okay.
But I also am interested to hear about what y'all think about I Bet You Think of Me. Because I haven't heard as many people talking about that. And it was
I think
nominated
it's fun.
for country.
I don't think it should have won, and it didn't win. So whatever.
Okay.
But I like that song. I think it was fun that it was with Chris Stapleton. I think it was fun for Taylor Swift to go back and do country again. I think that was another one of those things where like it was just a cool thing, and I think it deserved the nomination. It didn't win. I didn't think it should have won, but like it was fun. I liked it. In terms of All Too Well, I am so torn about that one because I love All Too Well, the original song. The 10-minute version is good. It's fun to listen to. Do I think it was worth Song of the Year? No one cares.
Okay, wait, I'll say something in a second.
No, you don't need to.
So I'll be nice. I'll be nice.
I don't think it.
Go ahead.
I don't think it should have won Song of the Year, and it didn't. I think it's fun. I don't know. It's like it is what it is. I don't fully believe the fact that this is the original 10-minute version. I think she went back and wrote new lyrics to make a new 10-minute version. Like I don't think those are the original lyrics, but whatever. It's fun. It was something dedicated specifically for her fans. So like if you're not a fan of hers, like you probably won't like it. But it wasn't for like non-fans. So like.
So I'm not like a huge fan of the song, I'll admit, but I was glad it won the short film Grammy.
Yes.
I think it was the music video. Like I only watched it once. Like didn't have a huge effect on me, but it was really well thought out. The acting in it was really good.
Yeah.
Like I'll give it to her.
The
That
music
deserved
video
the
was
Grammy.
really
Like,
short.
short.
Yeah,
music
I
video was
am really
good.
glad it won that one. I love the short film. I think there was so much thought that went into it. It was cool that Taylor directed it herself and like wrote it herself
And Blake
all of
Lively.
that.
Did Blake Lively direct it?
Did she?
I think she directed the music video for the country song with Chris Stapleton.
Oh.
She didn't direct All Too
Love
Well.
Blake
It was
Lively.
filmed in her house though. Part of it was.
Oh, that's I think
So,
that's what I
yeah.
was. Yeah.
Anyways, I thought that was well deserved. I'll give
I
Taylor
think so
Swift
too.
that
I
one.
think I also agree with that.
Yeah.
I thought it was-
Jack Antonoff won Producer of the Year.
Yeah, I was happy that
I'm
Jack
so
Antonoff won
excited
Producer
about.
of the
2
Year.
years in a row too, King.
I was
He
kind of
deserves it.
surprised he won. Like I wanted him
Yeah.
to win. I think he deserves it, but I was surprised he won just because the 1975's album didn't make the cut, and like that was some of his best work of the year.
But I mean,
So-
he had so many other things that he did this year as well too. So I don't know. I think he deserved it.
think he's
It's kind
always
of fun. It's kind of
No,
fun.
he
that
is
won
always
2 years in a
close.
row too. Like that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
good.
he's probably gonna win next year again because it'll be 1975 and Lana's album.
Yeah.
So
I'm worried about
And
Lana's
Midnight.
album.
I know, I'm a little concerned about Lana's
I
album.
need her to like get
Midnights.
out of this stage. Yeah, and Midnights. I don't know about how Midnights will sweep at the Grammys.
I don't think it'll sweep at the Grammys.
I also thought Taylor Swift trying to figure out the price of eggs thing at the end was so funny.
It was pretty funny.
Like, when was the last time that woman's been to a grocery store?
Yeah, no, she does not go. Like, the joke didn't hit.
No, I did
Trevor
not.
Noah.
She had no idea what he was talking about.
He's
She doesn't know
not
what
joking.
inflation means.
Hey, you know what? I will say, I think one of the good moments of that was when Harry Styles was getting booed on stage for winning Album of the Year. Taylor Swift was like the only one who stood up and cheered for him.
Yeah, I didn't think Harry Styles should get booed. Like, that sucks.
Yeah,
Go on
that
Twitter
sucks for
later and like
anyone.
trash him there, do all that, whatever.
Like,
don't
you
boo
can
him.
have your
Yeah.
opinions, go, like Heidi said, go on Twitter,
Yeah.
get mad about it on the internet,
Yeah.
but like booing someone on stage live on national television
Yeah, it
is
was pretty. It was
awful.
pretty. It was pretty.
Yeah,
taste-
no,
taste-
it's sad.
tasteless. Is
Yeah.
that the word? Yeah.
Rapid fire, like, what was your favorite non-music related moment at the Grammys?
everything Lizzo did. Also,
Period.
Kim
No, that's it, period.
Kim Petras coming out from underneath Sam Smith's dress. Incredible.
That's fair.
Incredible.
This
Such a
was
good moment.
musical, but I loved the hip hop tribute that I think
Oh,
it was
yeah, that one was
Questlove
very
produced
good
it.
too.
Yeah, and it had Big Boy from Outkast, and I loved it.
I was gonna say Bad Bunny's performance, just really
was
good.
so
It's just so
Oh my
funny.
god,
This
Taylor
people
Swift
dance.
trying to
Yes,
dance along
yes.
to that was
Oh my
so
God.
funny.
Yes.
Like, guys.
Like absolutely f***ing insane. Like Latin culture, it's great. Love it. Always love it. That's pretty much all.